Hello, welcome to Debbie Rambles On. I'm going to take you on my walk. So I've come across two fields back there. I started at Milton High Street. I'm across two fields which are in fact water meadows, and they've been doing a lot of flood management here, and they've built a lake over there. It's quite established now. Lots of bulrushes, and in the summer you get lots of ducks and wading birds nesting in those. And then over there they've built another one. It takes all the flood water away from these meadows, and here it's an explanation of everything they're doing. Little Stockbrook Natural Flood Management Project, and that's how it started. I don't want to become a citizen scientist though, I haven't got time for that. Anyway, we're going off down here now. So we've come out of the nature reserve now, up quite a long track, and that's Burford way over there, and all the way around here, and that line of trees way over there on the hill. That's the trees you can see if you stand in my garden. So my house is just in the valley there. And now we're going to go further on up this track to my favourite little section of my walk. So we've come from the track back there across this field where they've suddenly put sheep. That was a surprise, they weren't there the other day. I think they're going to eat all those weeds. And there's another reservoir over there. But now we're going to my favourite little corner, across this wooden bridge, which goes over Little Stock Brook. But it's more like a stream at the moment. I'll show you. And then we turn the corner and there's another bridge. And in the summer, when I come out here before work about 5:30, the sun's rising over there and it shines right over this bridge, and it's really pretty. Of course the trees are all green then. It's like a tunnel out of the dark into the light, and here's the brook. There's no wildlife in there though, usually full of fat balls. Yuck. So we're going over now, over the bridge and into the, what do they call it, the new wood, where they started planting new trees in 2018. Loads of new trees. Some of them have grown, others are just sticks in the ground. I'm sitting on the King's Bench. I'll show you. To commemorate the coronation of King Charles III 2023. This was put here about 3 months after the coronation. No idea why they put it here though, because he just sits looking at nothing. Probably for old people like me who need a breather right now. Right, we're going over there to the Millennium Orchard. Guess when that was planted? Here we are at one of the 5 standing stones of Wychwood. This is supposed to be an art installation, paid for by the people that built the new houses on the edge of the village. It was the condition of their contract that they put in an art installation. So there's 5 of these all around the village, and each one has a plaque with a quote. How long have I loitered o'er thy green, where humble happiness endears each scene? Oliver Goldsmith apparently. And then you can scan the QR code here and it takes you to a website that tells you all about the stones and why they put them where they have. Fascinating. So now we're in the Millennium Orchard. They planted this in 1999, 25 years ago this year. How can that be? So it's quite pretty here in the summer. There's lots of benches to sit on, and anyone can come and use it. Not the king though, of course, he's way over there. All the trees are heritage fruit trees. Quite rare, some of them, I'm told. Anyone can come and pick the fruit. I picked some medlar fruit one year. It was disgusting. And we've arrived at another favourite part of my walk, the allotments. I love it here. And I'm going to show you what, in my opinion, is the best allotment up here. And there are 120 of them. This is my favourite allotment. Looks like nothing at the moment, doesn't it? In the summer it is dead straight lines, rammed full of every vegetable under the sun. And I take my cue from this guy, so he obviously knows what he's doing. So when he plants his beans all along the back there, I plant my beans, and so on. And now my least favourite allotment. A couple have taken this on this year. I think they're South African. And to be fair, it looks more like a Chelsea show garden. And over there in that shed, they've got homing pigeons. Anyway, I don't like it myself. Allotment should look like an allotment. So Hugo and Maggie know this walk very well. And until this point, they've been off the lead the whole time. But now they have to go on the lead because we're walking towards the main road and we're going to go up through the village. Here we are at Milton Church. I think it's a pretty church. It's a really unusual shape. And this is where I bring Granny and Grandad sometimes to see concerts. Hope there's one this Christmas. So here we are at the village green. This is a bit of Milton that Grandad knows well. And Josh. This is where he plays football. There's the nets and the clubhouse, bathed in the autumn sunshine. Josh scored a cracking goal on Saturday, right in the top corner. He says it wasn't supposed to be a goal, but I say, take them all, Josh. Here we are at the old butcher's. Wall of the window there. I really like that house inside. I could live there when I'm old. I mean really old. Completely future-proof in there. 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1 up, 1 down. But as Josh will tell you, it's on the wrong side of the street. Oh, that's it. We're back where we started now. The car's just in front of me. And time to go home. Hope you've enjoyed rambling with Debbie. Goodbye.
Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad.
Hello, I'm in Toledo with Andrea, who's on the other side of the phone. This is the Alcázar, which was originally, what do they say? It's it was built during the Arabic, the Muslim occupation of Spain in about 800 or something like that, and then it's just been used as a castle ever since. And then it was bombed during the Civil War, so what you see here is only 80 years old, and that's what I've learned today in Toledo. And we've just been around the city. We've had a really lovely lunch. We've had a free tour of the city, seen the cathedral and lots of cool stuff, lots of really narrow streets, and it's a really nice city. I've had a good time. Have you had a good time?
Yes.
Yes. And we've had some good wines as well, which is always good. So there we are. That's Toledo for you. That's a bit of Toledo.
Hello, Granny and Grandad. I've just had some dinner at a place called Wagamama's behind me with Tim, who I believe you've met.
Yes.
And Mike, who you can meet for the first time via a video. But yeah, it's all looking very Christmassy here. And there is the O2, which you obviously hear so much about but don't actually see. So there you go, that's what I'm up to today. Yes, so here we are again. We're in the O2 this time. Again, Tim's here. Mike's busy on the phone. We're taking a little walk, going up this escalator. Oh, it's not moving. Oh, I hate it when this happens. Oh, it's so awkward to walk on. Tim went the right way, up the normal stairs. But yeah, it's a good spot. We're actually walking around the whole arena to walk off our dinner. So that's what we're up to now. Up these nice sparkly stairs. Everything's very Christmassy. It's all happening. Shiny balls in the sky. Through those doors is Mamma Mia the party. Got some more escalator stairs that aren't in motion. And it's making me dizzy. We're interested in having a go on this new climbing apparatus, but we think we might be getting a little bit too old for this kind of thing. And I'm too injury prone.
Why is it?
Too risky. Too risky. Especially as Tim's going to be a dad. So this is where I spend a quarter of my year every year. Sat on that box. So this is where we play. Got these nice advertising boards. Pick up a card. Someone picks up a card. So yeah, that's where we play. To this room here. And then round here is our little backstage area that we made under the stairs. So while everyone out here is having a lovely time, I am probably on this beanbag sofa, which I got off Facebook Marketplace for 50 quid. Morning. I thought I'd pop on. Now I'm at home. I got back from the O2 about 2:30 in the morning. I've got football today. See, I've got my Milton top on. And I am meal prepping because I'm going to do football, hopefully win for a change, and then drive straight over to the O2. So I'm going to swing in here, have a quick shower, grab this food, and go.
There is boy child, Jesus Christ, was born on Christmas Day.
Good morning. Lovely bright sunny day. Just about to start my 6-hour shift in the minor injuries unit in the Vale Community Hospital, which is in Dursley. We all call it Dursley World. Anyway, see you on the other side.
So here we are, Chelsea Wharf. Just giving you a bit of a look around outside here on the balcony. Install day.
When they cut all the dead trees down a couple of years ago, they decided to make some interesting carvings. Here's one of them. That's Hugo. Not quite sure what this is, but that's it. Here's another wood carving from one of the dead trees. It's like a totem pole. It's got a deer on the top. And then it's got all different carvings of animals and birds. all the way around it.
There is no better place anywhere in the Cotswolds, I think, to buy those very special gifts. You know what it's...
Mary's boy child, Jesus Christ, was born on Christmas Day.
I came down to Bourton-on-the-Water to show you what I think is the best tree around in the river. Well, they have football in the river here, so why not a Christmas tree? It's always so pretty. Gosh, fish and chip shop's had a bit of a makeover. Oh, very smart now. Very pretty lights. So I've come out to Milton quickly in the rain to show you the Christmas fair in Roseley Flood. The fire's nice, they need that tonight. I'm going to go the other way though because there are too many people over there. Let's turn the corner. I'll show you our new wine bar. Over there. And our microbrewery over there. I don't know what's up there, but we're going to find out. We're walking away from the wine bar. There's some fires everywhere. I'm really prepared for this. I'm going to go along here past Richard Stamp's furniture place. Really weird furniture. And see what's going on in the courtyard. I want to see the new art gallery. This is the new art gallery. And it's Young Artists Exhibition through December. So I'm going to pop in. So I think I'm having to cut my tour short. It's so cold and wet. And people here think I'm slightly mad because I'm walking and talking to myself. Don't put me in your video.
Hello. So it is the 21st of November. We've had a bit of snow, but the sun is out today and I have come to Kingham. And I thought I'd do a little walk. I'm starting outside the Wild Rabbit. I'm just going to do a loop around the village and see what memories come to mind. First memory that comes to mind is that the Wild Rabbit was actually called the Toll Gate when we lived here. And I'm pretty sure it's where Chris got his first job. Anyway, I'm walking up to the shop now. Tiny little shop. And it's funny when I go in there because I can actually see over the tops of the shelves, which obviously I couldn't as a kid. It's a bit silly really. I don't really have many memories of this road apart from the telephone box. I'm pretty sure we used to do some prank phone calls from that telephone box. It says Thresher's Yard, which is pretty funny really because obviously we got a playground at the other end of the village with football pitches, and up here we've got the village green with swings and things. But we used to play in Thresher's Yard more than anywhere else because there were lots of hiding places. So speaking of swings, I'm going to show you something that we used to do to scare each other with the swing. If anyone's watching me do this, then they're going to think I'm a bit of a numpty. It's leafy. Leafy. Right, here we go. This is what we used to do with the swings. Oh, someone would lie underneath it while the other one would lift up the swing and do that. I'm just walking across the green. Obviously, I seem to remember spending most of my time up here with a football with the lad that lived in that house just there. Look at that. I feel like that was put there for the millennium. If I remember correctly, nobody liked it. Oops. That sun is actually blinding. I can see where I'm going better if I look at the phone. Got the village hall, which also played a part in some games. And it's right next to Thresh's yard, so we used to double it up so you could hide in the village hall. Bloody hell, these walls seem low. That's mad. I used to be down here before. Yeah, so we used to play a game called Home 44, and the base used to be that rail, and you had to get to the base without one person catching you to the rail. So these bits here were handy because on your way back to the rail you could be like this. God, I must look like a plonker. So another thing that we used to do, and I'm pretty sure this is how Chris's bike ended up with the handlebars facing the wrong way. I remember doing it in a trailer. I don't remember if it was on Chris's bike, but there's this grass verge just there and the big patch of grass. That was like the landing pad. And then you got this road opposite it. So someone would stand here, make sure everything was clear, and you get a run up down this road in the trailer into that verge, and you go flying into the crash mat, the grass. So down that road and then that way was obviously where Burleys used to live, but I'm gonna skip that bit. I didn't venture that way that much. I suppose one of my memories from that way was there used to be a field with a really large pig that lived in it, and we gave Patrick... Why is it so busy? We gave Patrick a £5 to ride the pig. And then obviously we got our old house. I'd love to go inside, but that's not going to happen. But yeah, there it is. Gonna finish off with Cousins Lane. So memories from here are playing football against this big wall, but the wall is gone now because there's a new house there. Another memory I have from this is when we used to go to the village shop. I seem to remember racing Dad, and obviously I always thought I was really quick. And Dad had a dodgy knee, and even though he gave me a head start, he'd always absolutely smash me. But I was only a kid. And that's it. I'm gonna go to the Wild Rabbit, the old toll gate, and get myself a hot drink because it is freezing.
Hello. So here I am in Daimiel, and this is a really old olive tree. It's about, I don't know how old it is actually, quite a few centuries old. Massive olive tree, and it's set up there, little Bethlehem scene, which is looking quite like there's Roman soldiers here. This is looking quite violent. I'm not sure if I like this version, but this is the central square of Daimiel. Actually, if you follow me, you won't see this because it's sunlight, but there's a nice big present there that lights up at night. There's a tree thing in the fountain at the back. I don't
The
know.
St George's flag.
There's St George's flag there. Yeah, so this is Daimiel at Christmas in December in the daytime, and actually I'm quite hot because the sun's shining and I'm wearing far too many layers. But happy Christmas.
Driving home for Christmas.
Merrily forevermore because of Christmas Day. I need some more in the monitors, please. While shepherds watched their flocks by night, I see a bright new shining star. Then hear a choir sing a song. The music seemed to come from afar. I need more. Hark now, hear the angels sing. A king